This is a beach that's called Sewers. I think the reason it's called that is because there's a sewer plant behind us. I'm trying to find my son so I can let him know about an appointment. And normally you don't wake up people until after 12 when they're camping. I brought peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for them. I don't know where my gimbal went. I can't find it. Sorry if it's a little shaky. I'm not going to take pictures of the campers because there's a lot of people that live on this beach, and I was a little afraid to come down here, but now I'm not. This is where I used to look for shells all the time. I should put some music to this, but one time somebody did on my short and it got me a copyright strike or some weird thing, I don't know. Anyway, the one last video that I put up about the boys surfing, there's a story in there about our friends that built a sailboat, and they went from Hickam Air Force Base, Oahu, all the way to New Zealand. Well, it took them a few years, a couple of years. They spent all the retirement making the boat to keep two of their sons out of trouble that had come back from their missions. And my children were real small, and we would go out there and watch them from the time that thing that goes way deep down in the water to keep it, I guess, from falling over. Clear till when the sails came in, and she had a console power machine, and everything that came in was top of the notch, would not get destroyed in the salt water and everything else in the sun. And the whole time they were making it, I made these two pillows out of needlepoint. That's every little square. One said "Love spoken here," and the other one said "Families are forever." And after she got her stove in, and it rocks, and her shelves to keep things from falling off of it, and they did the sail, I gave her the pillows. One day I was thinking about her for a couple weeks. Her name was Barbara, and I went into the clinic at Hickam, and there she was, sitting there. And I said, "What are you doing there? You're supposed to be going to California." She said they went into a little, I guess like a little cove in Tonga, and the people have been devastated by four hurricanes. And they had stocked up on supplies in New Zealand to carry them all the way to California. She stood up from behind her machine and told her boys to put some more light out there, and there was a full moon. They hit a reef. If she'd been sitting by her machine, she would have died. It would have killed her. And she said, my left arm got hurt and his right arm. So she had her right arm and his left arm, so they were able to work together. The people on the island got them enough money together to fly to Oahu, and they were permitted to salvage the boat. And that food fed the people in Tonga for a long time, I guess, or in that area. I don't know that part of the story, any more of it, other than they lived on the island here for a little while, and then I don't know where they went. It's pretty expensive to live here. But we don't complain because we aren't going to freeze. I think my son's in this tent over here. I'll have peanut butter and jelly in the back of the car to make him a sandwich. I think he's in this tent, is where somebody said he is. So anyway, I'm going to put away this video for now and tell you that I love you. You're sons and daughters of God, and never forget that. And this is our existence. And we'll go into one of three kingdoms: celestial, telestial, and the telestial is where we are now. So the earth is changing into its next degree of glory. Stay close to the Lord, read your scriptures, put on the armor of God, or you will be deceived. And be careful. Get your own personal revelation, so you can walk with the Lord. I had an incident this morning and fed this man in a wheelchair. But anyway, my grandson pushed me, and I now will never go by the back part of the property ever again, nor will I ever help them again. That's too dangerous. They just want to cause me trouble. The Lord loves you. They should be, the court should be done evicting them, and things should be moving out. Ooh, there's a pretty wave. Thanks for listening to me. I do love you. Thank you for leaving comments. That lets me know that you folks enjoy this, the warmth of Aloha when you're cold. You don't have anything else to do. One of these days I'll set it up, but I don't know if I could go live. I think you have to have so many people. I'm not really sure. I do know that it's more fun looking at all of this than me. Oh, there went a wave crash, and here goes another one. Those are one of my favorite things to film, are waves that go crashing. Somebody asked me to get closer to the water, so it's about as close as I can get. I might get washed off. The Lord loves you. Take care. If you want them longer, let me know, but they only let us put through certain... Little rooster chasing the hen. Oh, this is so funny. I love it here. It's about the time I think about leaving. I know this is where we have to stay. You see the lava? You see the lava, where the lava is formed? But actually, I think that might be the pipe that, after they treat the sewer, this is why this is called sewer, there's a sewer plant behind here. It goes out through these pipes about 2.5 miles out, the treated water, and I think the fish like it. We got lots of fish around here. We have no radiation. It's a special place. one of God's kingdoms. I want to give you one glance at the tents, and that's it. The hurricane made all the things go. I don't want to get into trouble. I think I've stayed my amount of time I can stay. Woo!